Hey, friends. So maybe you aren't actually failing at manifestation right now. Like all the problems, all the challenges, everything that's happening in your life. Maybe you're not actually failing. Maybe you're already living the part of manifestation that no one talks about. That's what we're talking about today. So, for those of you that are new to me, hello, hello. My name is Brooke-Sidney. I'm the host here, creator, coach of Make Miracles Manifest. I help people reprogram their minds so they can make miracles manifest. We do that by changing the way that we think, ultimately, changing the way that we feel about ourselves, and causing the identity shift because we actually manifest from who we are, right? From the inside out. So today, I actually wanted to spend some time talking about, I feel like, this journey that is manifestation and the fact that many of us are sitting in seasons where the problems, the challenges, the things are happening in our lives, and the manifestation that we're desiring, our hopes and our dreams, they aren't showing up, or they're not showing up quick enough. So I wanted us to be able to shift, reframe, look at this season anew, so that not only can I help you feel like all of this is going somewhere, but encourage you and kind of give you more power as you move through this season. Because I think when we feel like, especially the people that are on my channel, y'all are smart, you're intelligent, you're high functioning. Some of us are a little bit of overthinkers, but I think when we understand something logically, it helps us to, I think, get on board with it and make the most of it. So, I have about three key points that I want to share today that I think if you listen all the way till the end, you'll see the point of the season that you're currently in your manifestation journey. So, my first point is that the challenge that you're facing right now is actually revealing something inside of you, like something that you need to change or something that's coming forward for you to acknowledge on your way to becoming the version of you that has the manifestation, right? So, it could be whatever you're experiencing right now. Um, you could be feeling extreme frustration. I know that's where I go first. I go to frustration. I go to anger. I go to why the hell isn't this working? And then I often go to what am I doing wrong? And so I have learned that those progression of thoughts are not serving me. And the quicker that I can get to kind of the root beneath the why I'm thinking, and then in essence, why I'm feeling that way, there's a key or there's a gem there that I'm going to need because the version of me that has a manifestation, they're not going to feel the way that I feel about myself. They're not going to think the way that I'm thinking about myself. And so, whatever it is, that frustration, that lack, that challenge, it is showing us something that, quite frankly, we don't possess yet. Because if we had that part of our identity intact, if we were that version of ourselves, then the manifestation would be here. So, for those of you that are on board with Make Miracles Manifest and the way that I teach manifestations, which is ultimately, I believe, at the root of all solid manifestation teachings, Neville's especially, is that we manifest who we are, right? We manifest who we are. It's not about getting, it's not about, what we're grasping and trying to have. It's about who we are becoming, you know, who who are we embodying? What is our new identity? And does that identity match the version of us that has exactly what we want? And sometimes this in between season is when we learn capacity, right? Sometimes it's the capacity to be able to hold the very thing that we desire. So, a lot of times, the how God will walk us from one season to the next season. And while we're in this in between, we're wondering what the hell is going on. But with the benefit of hindsight is 2020, we often then see, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I see what was happening. I was becoming more financially responsible to be able to hold this new salary. I was becoming more responsible with my time so that I can have this business, or I was making room in my life so that I'm not always thinking about myself so that I could have space for the partner. I was cleaning up my house so that there would be space for the new partner to come in. Like in those moments, you don't realize that you're in the in between season and that you are actually developing the capacity in some instance for the person that you are becoming, and that's the person that has your manifestation. And sometimes it's not even just capacity, it could be boundaries, self-trust, right? Self-worth, the identity of the person who has whatever you want, whether it's more money, a new job, a relationship. There is a difference in that version of you. That future version of you is not your current version of you, because the moment that they become the same, the moment they have the same boundaries, that they have the same standards, you won't be in that same relationship. You won't be manifesting that type of partner. You'll be unavailable for it, right? You will be back on your own pedestal. So you won't be down here in the weeds, right? When you develop those boundaries, those standards, the capacity, the unavailability, self worth, self esteem, however you develop it. And that is part of some of the things and some of the tools and some of the mindset work and reframing and affirmations and all of that. But it is that work that creates the future self. It is that work that helps us become the version that already has the manifestation. And I think my last point, because I'm not going to keep you for a very long time, is I'm learning that it's becoming more beneficial to say, instead of like, why don't I have what I want? And it's so hard. Why don't I have what I want? It's not fair. Why don't I have what I want? I have found that it's become more beneficial to say, what is this season preparing me for? It goes back to like how we think about prayer, how we think about gratitude. When we start looking at the different steps that we're taking along the path, the different ways that we're starting to grow and develop, when we're looking at what this terrible challenge, with the fact that I don't have what I want right now, I don't have the partner, I don't have the money, I don't have the job, whatever it is for you, and we start thinking about, well, what is this season? What is this lack of having? What is this change of mind that I need? What is it teaching me? Then we're able to see those blind spots. We're able to see, as I talk about all the time, those stories beneath it all, the ways that we're thinking about ourselves, the way that we're talking about ourselves, and the way that we're living our lives that is not congruent with the versions of ourselves that have the thing that we want. So today, my goal is again not to just fluff you up, hey, carry you along the way, but to actually give you some tools, some ways to think about and reframe the season that you're in. The season where we may not have exactly what we want in this present moment, but it's coming. The season where we know that we're lacking the capacity to truly, truly embody the version of ourselves, right, that has this multi-million business. We know that we still need to work on our boundaries and standards so that when that person comes in that we're trying to manifest, we're able to be the version of ourselves that would have the best and healthiest relationship. So I want to encourage you to take this time, even though it's hard, to think about those three key points that I've expressed today and mine them for goals, right? See what gems come through for your own personal situation. There are so many ways that we can kind of band-aid or patch our ways through, and then we'll end up back in the same pattern of manifesting what we don't want. I've been talking lately about manifesting and the fact that often we feel like quitting or we do quit. But the most powerful thing about all of it is that no matter whether we're consciously manifesting, intentionally manifesting, or choosing to do the work, we're manifesting no matter what. So I'm encouraging you to use this time, no matter how crappy it feels, no matter how hard it is, knowing that it is just a season. It will pass, but use it to become the version of you that has the manifestation that you desire. And for those of you that need help, book your 101. I'll see you in the next video.